So I know you guys wanted to find out what me and MurphyAKA's games were, and thank you for tuning in right now. This is Jor-el, and you should find out this video.
What? Huh? MurphyAKA the General?
Thank you.
Yeah.
And Lytbringr.
The General was confused by the segue there.
Well, all you had to say was, and this is and this is. Yeah. So, because you got your game out that you can always get to.
Yeah.
And this is true.
So...
Hack GU, Stardew Valley are my go-to and my, like, out-of-sync / guilty pleasure game.
Okay.
Because I could start a brand new game of Stardew and I wouldn't care. I mean, I'd care.
Okay.
I've got like 200 hours.
Well, I gotta still think about my guilty pleasure one, but I have a classic and new age go-to.
Okay.
So my go-to from the new age, quote unquote, is BioShock. Like any from the BioShock series, but 1 and 2 specifically.
I haven't beaten any of those.
Like BioShock is just something I can get into, and I'll probably actually start streaming BioShock just because I love it so much. But my classic one is Chrono Trigger.
Ooh,
it's like
haven't
I can just
that one yet.
I can just plug in Chrono Trigger.
I'm playing it.
I can just open up a file. I don't even have to remember where I am to start playing.
Oh, I know this forest. Let's go kill that thing.
Basically.
And then go fight that boss.
Basically.
And not save, so I could do it again next month. Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Well then.
So I got to figure out my out of sync one, the one that doesn't fit my normal playstyle.
Well, I know I definitely have answers for both of these.
Okay.
My classic go-to that I can just do like anytime, Halo 3 or Halo Reach.
Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
either of those ones I can just jump on. I know like if you need to find skulls and stuff, like I can do all that.
You know what? I found the topic for this video. We're talking about our jump on Halo Reach.
No.
Oh yeah, those internet days.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Internet days.
Ooh, man, them some good days.
Yeah.
And then so this one it definitely falls more in the out of sync rather than just being like a guilty pleasure.
Okay.
And I'm not even sure if you guys have ever even really heard of this game. You probably have. Right? Is actually I really enjoy playing Viva Pinata.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. We've heard of that one.
I was working at GameStop when that came out, so I know that game.
Yeah. I think that one couple months ago. Those of you with Xbox Live Gold, I think it was a free game.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Maybe 2017.
See, like
fall or winter of 2017, maybe I know on Xbox One.
Yeah,
I got a message from Xbox. See, I'm talking about them and they know it. They're watching.
Hi, FBI person.
That's what the fourth like is. It's Microsoft. We notice none of your gaming videos
Until you start talking shit.
have ever been Sony. You talk about one of their games, and that's it. But all your games have been Microsoft. We like you. See, they send me mail. They's love. They love me more than lard. That's gonna have to be like the running gag now for all of the rest of my videos. I'm gonna just like have a bucket of lard when I know how to do more graphics. Like, find how many buckets of lard like ran away from the character on screen. Or like, how many minutes did the lard elude me?
If you ever become famous, you realize that people will dress up as lard just to run away from you. I'm
gonna show up at a con and they're gonna just bring like empty boxes of lard, and I'll be like, "Where's the lard gone?"
Empty? Really?
Yeah, just an empty bucket that says lard, and they're gonna have me sign it. And I'm gonna be like, "Where's the actual lard?" And they'll be like, "I guess it just ran away."
I wouldn't want to carry around a bucket of lard in the middle of a convention or anything. I'm just saying that's...
Yeah. Whew. Thematically, I understand what you're saying. Logistically, they're correct.
Yeah.
A picture of a bucket of lard.
Yeah.
Or like a little wanted poster of a bucket of lard.
There you go.
Just a pan of bacon grease.
This is as close as you'll ever get.
Okay, so
To
I figured out
being with lard.
the one.
your out of sync /
guilty pleasure
guilt game.
I'll still play the crap out of Pokemon Snap. Don't even get me wrong. I will.
Wow.
I'm not even gonna count that as a guilty pleasure.
I will unlock
that's
everything to try to catch Mew on a picture. Yeah.
Like everybody played that. If they didn't own it, they played it at Blockbuster.
Truth.
At least once or twice. Like you may not have played long enough to understand the controls, but you went through that demo.
For most of the people who might actually find this video, Blockbuster was the store that you could rent movies and games.
To those people who don't know, ow!
I'm going to say a moment of silence for our fallen store.
Except for the one in Alaska, apparently.
There's still one in Alaska?
I'm pretty sure it's just the building that's owned in by some
the sign is
some
still
private
there.
guy. It's just some guy just bought it. It was like
no, it's because the internet sucks. So Netflix doesn't work in that town. Like Blockbuster is still a thing.
Yeah, no, but what I'm
that
saying
is
is
now
when
Blockbuster corporate
when
it's the only one left.
Blockbuster closed down, right? There was this guy, right, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm buying the building and I'm going to keep it running." And Blockbuster was like, "Well, I mean, we're not really a company anymore, so I mean, go for it.
We're not going to sue you for the name. Have fun."
We're bankrupt. We don't honestly care at this point.
Yeah,
so
you can't fix it.
So what multiplayer game? And this will tie into the topic. What multiplayer game did you get just like ridiculously good at online?
Online?
Yeah. Because I know for me, at least in reference to Murphy, it was Reach.
I'd say, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 was...
Reach came out, I wasn't really big. Like, me and my brother pretty much played all our games together.
Yeah.
Split screen. And even when we each had an Xbox, we just played together, so I wouldn't count that really as my online gaming.
Yeah.
The first one that comes to mind is Destiny 1.
Okay.
Because there were so many moments where I saved entire raid teams in clutch. For those of you that have played Destiny, the reason it was always me is because I was a Sunsinger Warlock, and they can bring themselves back to life. So there would be entire plans built around...
And then you come back.
Warlock goes down, don't come back until everyone else is dead. Or, we're really close to being the boss, and we need you to come back to life so you can bring back to life one or two of the people around you. There was this arena. Those of you that have played it was the Prison of Elders after Skolas got patched to make him actually beatable.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning he had infinite spawning mooks. It was not fun.
Yeah.
Like, the only couple of people that had beat it once, and then pretty much just stopped playing the entire game, because they're like, nothing will ever be more difficult.
Yeah.
The whole strategy of it is you get Skolas to about 2/3 left, and he starts infecting one of your 3-man team with this 30-second poison.
Yeah.
If you keep the poison the entire 30 seconds, you insta-die. Unless you touch another player inside of that 30 seconds, and then they have the poison. But you are now immune to it for about a minute.
Ooh.
So player A has to give it to player B, has to give it to player C.
This is the worst game of tag ever.
And hopefully, by the time... Like, if you give it away too early, you're still immune when player C is dead. With a Warlock that can bring himself back to life, however...
You can be player C.
You can be player C and be like, effing them out, die. When one of them gets reinfected, you just res yourself, and you're player C again.
I like it.
Problem was, this fight was really hard, because the cap at the time was you were level 40. The boss was level 42. All his minions were level 42. They hurt. If one of your players went down...
See,
like
that's a raid thing. But me...
It wasn't a raid, though. That's what ticked me and my wife off. It was our favorite
like a
raid.
Big boss, though. I'm like...
Yeah.
Going against other players, Halo Reach was the first time I actually felt competent.
Oh, we're talking PvP?
Kind of. I was talking that way, because... Let's just put it this way. Me and Murphy used to play LAN with some people.
Yeah.
I was never one of the top players. I just never got mad.
It was very much one of the... So, you know what, backstory, because this is exactly why Halo 3 and Halo Reach are my go-to games that I can just play and I know everything.
Yeah.
It's because we would play these LAN parties, right? And, like, at my best on Halo 3, personally, I was mid-scoring.
Yeah.
Right, so like I wasn't the worst in the room, right? Once I got really good at it, but I was never the best either.
Your KD was like 1 point something to 2 something.
Yeah,
I feel like I had a good day. Whereas George over here with like you got a 0.4.
Dude, I'd get killed like 15 times. Like I was bad.
Dude, and part of this is also just a symptom of the people that we're playing with too, especially if we were going against each other, right? Like it was. Those were some bad times, That's the end of my Halo 3 journey, right? The beginning of my Halo 3 journey was, all right, guys, I got a kill, and my score is still negative because I also somehow managed to kill myself when I was taking out other people too. So, that's great. Like, yeah, it was like that. So, Halo Reach comes out. And this is at the time where I actually had...
Halo Reach's multiplayer felt really good.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't play it much because I wasn't a big Halo multiplayer fan. Like, I would play the story, I would play the game, co-op was my jam. Multiplayer, I'm like... I'll play like a match or two, and then I'm like... Yeah, I enjoy fighting the aliens more.
And and that's kind of one of those things where like shooters, PvP shooters in general are just kind of either, this is not meant for everybody. You already got to come in with a base level of skill to even remotely enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
Otherwise people are just going to crush you into the ground and it's going to be a bad day.
But if you want to hear our redemption story, you're going to have to wait till next episode because this one's wrapping up in a very short amount of time. So what is the question for the day? Was there a question for the day?
No, it's pretty much the same question as last time. Like, now it's what's your favorite multiplayer game for, like, online
What
PvP?
multiplayer did you wreck at? And at this point, this was Jor-el.
MurphyAKA.
And Lytbringr with a resounding lights out.
Woo!
So resounding. Just resounding.
I wasn't going to say it.